Let's talk about Anyocha South. You share so much affinity with the APC in Anyocha South. The chairman of APC in Anyocha South, in my interaction with him, gave the impression that the PDP have never won election in Anyocha South. From the much you know, do you subscribe to that impression?
No, I don't. Because if you say PDP never won, so why did they swear in PDP as chairman of Anyocha local government? The truth is about Nigerian politics before the current electoral act. Rigging was the order of the day. Everybody is involved in it, all the parties. So one will have to rig the other, depending on your might and the might of people you have on ground. That's the truth. Ballot stuffing, all manner of things. All the parties, all of them are guilty of it. To be frank, when after my long stay abroad, when the first time I tried to get involved in politics, I was almost discouraged. Terribly terrible. The things I saw. So I don't believe that PDP never won election. That is his own opinion. So I don't have any issue with that. But if he didn't win, if the PDP, why did they inaugurate the PDP man as chairman of local government? The thing is, all the party would have tried to rig, but PDP had rigged them. And that's the truth. And the hypocrisy in Nigeria is half truth. But for me, it's better I'll tell the truth. I'll quit politics than to be in politics and become a liar. I don't need it. I want to go to heaven. Yes. Yes. And you see one thing. In Russia, I discovered many people don't go to church. They don't believe there's hellfire. They don't believe there's God. Morality's sake, they don't lie. They don't do wrong. They don't do a lot of things people who go to church do. So, for morality's sake, I won't be able to, like I was telling somebody the other day, anyone who easily switches or transfers loyalty is either a traitor or you're a coward. Be fair, I'm a man. If you can't talk, keep quiet. But don't talk to impress anybody. Because one day you are going to die. And so what's your problem? You die, the people will only remember you for what you did right and what you did wrong. That man very wicked. Oh, that man very good. The man is a truthful man. Posterity. And so, if you don't fear, if you don't have regard for eternity, I still have regard for posterity. So I don't believe one party was rigging and one party was not. It's a lie. All the parties in Nigeria rig. If they have the opportunity, that's why you see in a state where APC is controlling, all the local government chairmen, APC. You go to a place where PDP is ruling, they do local government election, all the government chairmen, PDP. Rigging. Those are just talk, political talk.
So at least you agree with rigging?
Yes. Yes, it's been a normal practice in Nigeria.
Now that the new electoral act has kind of streamlined the election,
yes.
What are we looking at in 2023?
Well, another form of rigging. There will be no ballot stuffing. There will be ballot buying. You might be the most credible candidate. If you don't have money to buy votes, you are going to have a problem. Why? The electors are very poor. 82% of them very poor. You give them a share bag of rice, give them money, they are going to vote for you whether you are a thief or an armed robber. And so electoral are tried, but you see, Nigerians are so funny. I had one parable. They say one bird says, since the hunters have learned how to shoot, that means we will learn how to fly without perching. There is always a way out for Nigerians. Yes, no ballot stuffing. What about ballot buying? You see bundles of money on the day of election. People are going to buy votes. That's another, and there's no law. If you are buying vote and you are caught, how do we prosecute you? There's no law against that. So, just like some people, let's keep praying for Nigeria, because the more you think you want to solve the problem of Nigeria, the more a lot of loopholes for the problem to continue. Even when you think you have solved it, complications will arise.
Some say the political leaders are not as much to blame as followers.
Political leaders not that much to be blamed. Well, you can't blame followers as much as you blame the political leaders. But all of them have, maybe the percentage varies. Maybe leaders 60, followers 40. Because the followers, because they are poor, if you give them a little thing to feed themselves and their family, they will come to vote for you, whether you are an armed robber or not. You won't blame them because they are looking for food, means of survival. But the other way around, come to think of it, you can collect money and eat and still not vote for the person who is not competent. So, the challenge, the political class, they are the ones that are senators, they are the ones that are House of Rep members, they are the ones that are governors, they are the ones that are ministers, they are the ones, the contractors, they are bringing the contractor, everything is just about them. They have hijacked Nigeria. Terrible. They are the ministers, commissioners, they are the ones bringing contractors. So they are the same contractors. So everything revolves around them. So the masses, so when they see bread, crumbs on the floor, they thank God. And so, but the other way around, if you want a revolution, if you want a total change in Nigeria, you can collect the money, eat it, and still vote for a candidate of your choice. But I believe that's what is going to happen in this election. Because, my dear, like me now, I've been involved in politics. When I came, like me, in the whole of this my area, there was no APC. I know what I invested to make APC start happening here. But you see, when you see people gathering, I remember when I first came, I called for a meeting in my premises. I had more than 5,000 people gathered in this my compound. Now, as the party is now taking shape, and a lot of people coming from different places to join, so the thing is building clout. Behaviors will start changing. People are desperate for something else. They want to undo you. What is out of the day is blackmail, backstabbing. That's it. People are trying to maneuver things. They want to take everything. And at the end of the day, politicians are not learning from history. Membership to a political party is a voluntary thing. I can be in APC today, I want to go to Labour tomorrow morning, before election. And so if you skim me out, after I've invested my money, my time, my energy, I can still go to somewhere else. Even if I don't win election, but at least I go to where I'm valued. Party politics in Nigeria is a funny thing. A lot of games, drama here and there. So you see, now that APC, like in our area, is APC taking people out. They want to get everything. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to share. I'll better give the people who are following me, even if you don't give me. As long as they are happy, I'm happy. In the first place, they are the reason why I'm in politics. Not me. For your information, sir, I don't think I've benefited anything in any way from any party since I joined politics. But if I show you my expenditure, what I spent personally, what my personal investment, just to make sure that whichever political party I identify with will hold sway in my territory. But you see, once the membership start growing, influence start growing, funny characters will start emerging. Maneuverings, blackmail. That's it. Injustice everywhere.
And the final analysis, what comes to your mind when you think politics?
The people. Just like I told you before, I just want my place to develop. The environment, the people. Government should come closer to the people. Just like, you see, that's one of the things I like about Omo Agege. Coming to Anyocha South for campaign, he didn't stop at Ogwash. He came to as far as in Sokwa. To the people. People seeing him means something. Because where you didn't go, when you are campaigning, when you win an election, if they call you and they say, where are you from? Somebody will say, which local government? Because you don't aware that place exists. But where you have ever gone to, okay, yes, I was there during the campaign, yes, you are there, okay. When you pass through, you see the roads. First-hand information, experience, you see for yourself. So, when I think of politics, the first thing that comes to my mind, the people. Like I told you, I'm trying, me and my friends, some of my friends in the US and here too in Nigeria, we're trying to build a standard international university in my village. Beside that, I want to build a standard golf course in my village. So, if these two projects takes up by next year, and the government cites 1 or 2 or 3 projects again, I mean, in 4 years or 8 years, I think that would be a good thing. So first, number one, if you see, if, like, let's assume a state college of agriculture is cited here, they're going to employ people, cleaners, security men, all manner of people, the educated and non-educated. Then the students are going to live here, houses will be built, hostels, people's houses, there will be improvement in the environment. And people will bring food stuff to sell. And I mean, there will be development everywhere. Even interaction with strangers coming to work or to school here, we enlighten the people. We upgrade their social status to some extent. So when I think politics, I think my people. Politics should come closer to us. We should benefit from government. Our people should, the minimum comfort of life should come to the village. We should have light. We should have roads. We should have hospitals. Curable disease should not be killing people. Before they carry somebody from here to wherever the nearest hospital is, somebody will just die on the road. One of my auntie died daily. I think she had whether it's BP, I don't know. Before they carried her from here to where they were, the woman died on the road. If there was a general hospital here, they would just take her there. She will not die. How many people have died like that? So, if government is closer to people, the basic and amenities, hospitals, good schools, roads, water, electricity. Then from there, then I am not thinking about small-scale industries. When basic amenities are there, there will be attraction of, business ventures. So when I think politics, the people, the welfare of the people.
Thank you so much. We look forward to having more of this interaction as we go into the political season proper, and believing that your optimism translates to results for your community and for your interests. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.